Starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, the former Golden Domer, Jeremiah Love. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
27-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4. Get out of the gun is Milton. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not...
Oh, the blitz gets there! He is sacked! And they turn it over on down. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Gain of 12.
A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun. It's all in trouble, and down he goes. That is Max Crosby. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And now it's 4th down.
I really like the personnel adjustment by the defensive coordinator, Mike. They go dime coverage, so they're going to bring out 6 defensive backs, really play the pass and muddy it up with as many pass defenders as you can. Nowhere to go with the ball, and now we got to see, does the offensive coordinator, when he sees that dime package take the field, what answers does he have?
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack. And now you're driving.
So the tackle is made by Harold Landry. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 4. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. He's inside the 30. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Joe Milton. Touchdown, Colts. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. We are through one. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We're back to Arlington in a moment.
Cam Little to kick
Little
off.
now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be. Because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
On third down, it's Williams. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
17 yards on that play. Good for an Eagles first down. On the give, it's McCaffrey. He's trying to push his way forward. There's nowhere to go. They've got him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
And they will get another play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Throwing on second down, Williams. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, sets up third down. Now Williams. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Philadelphia.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
This one complete to Higgins. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing again, Williams. That one intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Nick Emanwari. And the Colts will take over here just shy of the 30.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand. Give your guy a chance to come down with it. And he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
On first down, here's Milton. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
From the gun, here's Milton. Taking a shot downfield. And that is incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, and especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and Davis comes away with the pick. Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. To throw is Williams. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. He does so successfully, and it's a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Eagles.
Williams. Over the middle, it's intercepted.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers.
Oh, that one intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
Touchdown, Eagles.
The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick six, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way. And now for this defense to come up with this pick six, they've got a decision to make now, finding themselves down by one here in the second half.
And now, after the pick six, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. They'll let McCaffrey try to run it, and he will get in. And they take the lead by one, on top 8-7. So, following the touchdown, the punter Mad going to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone, 4 touchdowns. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side. Here for first and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Milton. That is downfield to the tight end pitch. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
The 47-yard line.
Here's Milton. Out of the backfield, it's Jeremiah Love. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the Eagles' 39-yard line.
They'll run with Love. And nothing nothing doing here. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
By Harold Landry. No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Try and throw with Milton. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
That big boy was moving, Mike. That was impressive. I mean, it's not easy to bring down this quarterback in any situation, but to hawk him down from his interior defensive line spot, nearly out by the sideline, that's beyond impressive.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big 4th down stop, and now they're going to get the ball.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
Yeah, just not a whole lot you could do there. I mean, it's a zone read play, Mike, and the defense just really has everybody accounted for. One defender has the back, another defender has the quarterback, and once you have those two guys taken away, there's not a whole lot to do.
Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbound.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation on the plus side of the 50. I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this...
The blitz gets home. He is taken down. Can't get the throw off. They have turned it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. He'll get this off to Love. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 40-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Love. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. 4th quarter begins on the ground. They'll welcome down there at the 33, but that is good enough. A run gives them a 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
Getting out of the gun is Milton. Forced out wide. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. Now, a big 3rd down. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs. The zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Open man downfield. It's Pittman. They get 18 yards on 4th down and a fresh set of downs.
First down.
He'll run. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
He's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
3rd down and long.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews.
Complete to Mark Andrews. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. The thoughts of a comeback shattered there. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Florida. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back to 6.
And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st down. Here's Williams. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. A play fake, and they'll throw and they continue to go backwards. He is sacked again. There's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Going to need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Trying to get away, but he can't break free. And that is going to be a safety. Well, the quarterback just kept going back and back, and you're wondering, what's he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to come out. He's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he didn't. And now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
So this is where things get tricky. They work all week with the pass rush, Mike, to move the quarterback off his spot. They don't want these NFL quarterbacks in rhythm, hitting the top of their drop, and delivering the ball on time. But then the second component to that is you get them out there on the run, and it can really stress your coverage downfield. So nice.
Return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up. First shot, come strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, nope, y'all can't copy yet. Bad moonwalking, and this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it all way. Chrome music. I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it. And yeah, I'm on. Let that stage light go and shine on down. Got that Bob Barker suit game and Plinko in my style. Money, stay on my craft and stick around for those pounds. But I do that to pass the torch and put on for my town. Trust me, on my INDEPENDENT hustling. Chasing dreams since I was 14 with the 4-track bustin'. Halfway across that city with the back crush it. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give that to the people, spread it across the country. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give it to the people, spread it across the country.
Here we go back, this is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Here we go back, this is the moment, tonight is the night.
Chase McLaughlin.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And off we go from Denver. Return starts at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
33-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. He's got the hook up to Ingram. He's got a chunk here, about 14 yards before the stop is made. First down coming up.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Here's Stafford. Oh, he's headed for the ground. They get him at the 35. Darius Alexander. And it's going to be a long way to go now for these guys on 2nd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Stafford to pass here on second down. Flushed out of the pocket. That's low and bounces short of his man.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Stafford now. Fits it through the middle. This is going to be a big game, Brock. He's tackled it for about 21 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First and 10 from the 43. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. He's in trouble again, and he's going to go down the second time on this opening series. Jared Verse. And that is the second time they've gotten to him already to open this game. Now midfield after that loss. Here's second and long. Play action now for Stafford. Absolutely fires this one right side. His first throw is an interception. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. Into the red zone. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Oh, that one stinks. Take the 6 off the board, partner. That was an interference-aided interception.
And he could be as upset as he wants that that play won't count for him or his team, but deep inside he knows that pick 6 probably doesn't happen without the interference on the play.
And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Throwing now, Stafford. Pressure closing in. They're going to get him back at the 20. Harold Landry. And that leaves them in trouble. They're staring down a 3rd and 19 now.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just...
He finds his man. Nobody else has him. Look how alone he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. Michael Pittman Jr. from 20 yards out. Cam Little to try the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. They jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
At their own 27-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. That picks them up to first. We are absolutely sprinting through this game, already through one quarter.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Go play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, he's headed for the ground. They get him at the 35. Jonathan Cooper. And that forces them back now into a 2nd and 15.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Working on 2nd down. Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So a fresh set of downs after the penalty. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Broncos get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense let them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Stafford back to throw. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Broncos a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 from the 43. Stafford. Throw right side finds Pittman. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. All set now. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Rushes right there as he releases it. It goes nowhere near the target. Looking to avoid a sack there. Get his 2nd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And it's going to end up an incomplete pass, partner, so that brings up 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Now Stafford to throw. It is almost picked off. He had the interception, but he couldn't hang on. It will, though, still bring up 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's 4th down. Trying for it with Stafford. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he gets home. Touchdown, Denver. On his Little for the extra point.
Cam Little on for the extra point.
The kick is good, and I believe this should stand, Brock. It looks like that flag appears to be on somebody who jumped early. Let's see. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. after him, and they're going to take him down way behind the line of scrimmage. It's another one for Cooper. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. Hurts looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
He held on to that for one reason and one reason alone, because he's got some kind of powerful grip strength. That was incredible to take that shot and still possess the ball.
Third and long for him here. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up fourth down.
You never ever in this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Fourth and forever coming up. On fourth down, Hurts. And it's incomplete. They dial up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
I'm not sure it matters whether you think you've got the perfect play call in that situation. Hey, listen, going for it anywhere inside your own 20, the risk, it outweighs the reward 5-fold, maybe 10-fold.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped just shy of first and goal, a few yards shy of that end zone as well. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be second and 1. To throw, Stafford. It's brought in over the middle. Touchdown, Broncos. But we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Bronc, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights, and lead now 21. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. From the pistol, Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up second and short. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On second down, here's Hurts. He's hit and taken down. They got him at the 18. And that loss means it's third down now in 12.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's third down. Third and 12.
Throwing here just before halftime. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And the defense is going to rally to this football. Stops things in the short field. So just 4 yards on that completion. That makes it fourth and long. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Second half starts with a run by Swift. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that's going to set up a Rams first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And they get him down after a gain of 10. But great effort on his part. Pays off with a first down.
Across midfield to the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down, Rams.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side. Believe it or not, a big loss on that completed pass. So here comes second and long. Now Hurts. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Hurts now on fourth. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. So we're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, pricks. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top career to shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, what it two drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2. If you do half of what I do, then you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
You just heard the sound of the king of the south. T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. I need y'all to rewind this and play this from the top.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
We
Bring 'em out.
If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We're getting set for kickoff in here. Partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why that so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off the play fake, Hurts. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, L.A.
And the running back's going to get all the stats and all the glory, but make no mistake about it, Mike, that was a great team effort on that run play. Everyone executing their blocking assignments to perfection. He's able to pick up a nice gain and fresh set of downs.
He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. T'Vondre Sweat there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Looks like a design run. Hurts has it. Oh, the ball comes out. The Seahawks scoop it up. They're going to have a short field to work with. Taking over at the 35-yard line.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
A first carry here for Devon Achane. And he'll work this down inside the 35. The carry on Richardson there on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Taking off. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line.
First down.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. A run out of the gun with Achane. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
They face 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Once again, it's Achane. And nothing doing there. He's going to go down behind the line.
After that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Achan. And that one shut down pretty quickly. She'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Williams pass complete to Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Seattle.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead.
Rams nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. Still going. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Rams.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
He fields it at the 8. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams. That's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Williams pass.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. A 1-point game. 8-7 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Second quarter now. Rams in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. See what they have for 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. He's got it at the 7. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
That's good for our Rams. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Again, Hurts. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll bring up 2nd and goal. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down.
And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, you're able to stop him short of the 1st down.
That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 6-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. It'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Catch made, that's Pittman. Was brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 6.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He gets this one complete to Pittman. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Rams 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A run here with Swift. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
At the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Center leads him up for 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Swift into the secondary at the 45. And he'll be taken down. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, L.A.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. That'll be caught. It's DeAndre Swift. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter.
At the 47-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And they will get the 1st down here and move into field goal range inside the 25.
That's another Rams 1st down.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I could promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he'll be taken down as time runs out, and we've come to the end of the first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
They're on the 28-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. The next thing you know, the big old D tackle is just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. Does not work out.
Ey, Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias. Hoy tengo a una, mañana a otra. Ey, pero no hay boda. Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias. Hoy tengo a una, mañana a otra. Me las voy a llevar a todas pa' un VIP, un VIP. Ey, saluden a Titi, vamos a tirarnos un selfie. 6 chis, ey, que sonrían las que ya le... Un VIP. Saluden a Titi, vamos a tirarnos un selfie. 6 chis, que sonrían las que ya se olvidaron de mí. Me gustan mucho las Gabriela, las Patricia, las Nicole, la Sofía. Mi primera novia en Kinder María y mi primer amor se llamaba Talía. Tengo una colombiana que me escribe todos los días y una mexicana que ni yo sabía. Otra en San Antonio que me quiere todavía y las de PR que toditas son mías. Una dominicana que juega bombón, uva bombón. La de Barcelona que vino en avión y dice que mi dejo que jueguen con mi corazón. Quisiera mudarme con todas por una mansión. El día que me case te envío la invitación, muchacho, deja eso. Ey, Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias, hoy tengo una, mañana otra. Ey, pero no hay boda. Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Ey, muchas novias, hoy tengo una, mañana
muchacho. ¿Y para qué tú quieres tanta novia?
Me la voy a llevar a todas pa' un VIP, un VIP, ey. Saluden a Titi, vamos a tirar un selfie. Say cheese, ey. Que sonrían las que ya le... Un VIP, ey. Saluden a Titi, vamos a tirar un selfie. Say cheese, que sonrían las que ya se olvidaron de mí.
Oye, muchacho, el diablo azaroso. Suéltese más vivir que tú tienes en la calle. Búscate una mujer seria para ti. Muchacho, el diablo.
Yo quisiera enamorarme, pero no puedo, Yo quisiera enamorarme, pero no puedo. Sorry, yo no confío, nah, ni en mí mismo confío. Si quieres quedarte, hoy que hace frío y mañana te vas. Nah, muchas quieren mi baby, quieren tener mi primogénito, ey, y llevarse el crédito. Ya me aburrí y quiero uno nuevo. Hazle caso a tu amiga, ella tiene razón. Yo voy a romperte el corazón, Ey, no te enamores de mí, Ey, sorry, yo soy así, ey, no sé por qué soy así. Hazle caso a tu amiga, ella tiene razón. Yo voy a romperte el corazón, No te enamores de mí, no. Sorry, yo soy así, ya, no quiero ser así, no. Get a good feeling, yeah. Get a feeling that I never had before. No. I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. Get a feeling that I never had before. No. I get a good feeling, yeah.
somebody down if I never made a sound again. In your eyes, you've already spent my, and you're rocking to the next big thing. Kissing the bride, 45 minutes aside. This was my dream, played out rockin' routine. Who sucked out the feeling? Who sucked out the feeling? Where'd you go now that everybody knows that we did a couple shows out there? Look at me, I can write a melody, but I can't expect a soul to care. Kissing the bride, 45 minutes aside. This was my dream, played out rockin' routine. Who sucked out the feeling? 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 Kissing the bride, 45 minutes aside. This was my dream, played out rockin' routine. Who sucked out the feeling? 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 Who sucked out the I've been on my grind, homie, trying to get my money up. Still the one to run the game, the rest of y'all the runners up. I keep it 100, if you don't, then you ain't done enough. Bagging everything, I'm trying to put my numbers up. Understanding through the roof, haters hating, shoot and shoot. They be throwing shade, it's ricocheting like a bulletproof.
Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here. Greg, as we look at this matchup, I'm looking around and hearing this crowd. They're so fired up for this one. What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it added to the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you want to settle this crowd down as fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out of it. Get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands. The more energy you give them, the more noise. It does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on offense. So come out fast, come out furious, and see if you can take this crowd out right from the jump.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift, and he'll get forward for about a yard. Deron Payne there for the stop. From the 24 now, here is second down and 9.
Second and 9.
Play action. Here's Hurts. To the right side, and he's got Stowers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a third down and 4. To throw is Hurts. this one complete to Goddard. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
A gain of 21 yards.
New set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
First down.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Complete to Devontae Smith. 4 yards
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 6.
32-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Getting up a little slow after that hit, but he does have a first down.
First down, Eagles.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. Off the play fake. Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now it's Hurts. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And he will take it in himself. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, knock him down 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Gain of 7. Brings up
Here they come for 3rd and 1. They'll try to run here with Washington. And they'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That one out wide to Achane. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, here's Hurts. Forced to his right. Now he'll run. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
I think of all the things he does so well, Mike, it's his ability to extend plays as a runner that probably isn't talked about enough. I mean, he is a sneaky athlete whenever he has to turn to his legs, and if you don't account for him, he's more than capable of making you pay.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Philadelphia.
Clock ticking down, and we will hit the 2-minute warning. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. To throw is Hurts. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 5.
Going to start this on the ground. It is Washington. Not much. 2nd and long coming up.
Ball carrier. Calais Campbell on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 5-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To throw is Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Raider 1st down.
Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. That's taken in by Achan. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 22-yard line.
Trying to throw again. Here's Williams. Quickly to the outside and complete. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Throwing again. Williams. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection.
Over the middle, it's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Is a turnover on downs.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Hurts. Here's a screen taken in by Swift.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On 2nd down, Hurts. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he gets marked out of bounds but inside the 5-yard line.
First and goal.
Big-time play with Hurts and Brown. 31 yards. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That is caught in the end zone. He's got it. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. The offense and Hurts ready for this 2-point attempt.
The Eagles will set
They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Williams in motion. Now, faking the give. The pressure gonna cave in on him. He will go down. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Williams in motion. Back to the air once more on second down. Trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And that is not going to work. It is in.
What's up? This is Tajay of the Mighty Souls of Mischief crew. I'm chilling with my man Festo, my man A+, and my man O. You know he's dope. And right now, we're just maxing in the studio. We're hailing from East Oakland, California, and sometimes it gets a little hectic out there. But right now, we gonna up you on how we just chill.
Dial 7 digits, call up Bridget, her man's a plus she got fringe, yo, I can dig it. Here's a swig you know it's frigid. I got him chilling in the cooler, break out the ruler. Damn, that's the fattest I ever seen. The weather's keen in Cali, it makes it feel like Maui. Now we feel the good vibrations. So many females, so much inspiration.
I get inspired by the too. I'll front you. If you hang with the bunk crew, I roam the strip for bones to pick. What I find when I'm gun, take her home and quickly do this. I need not explain this. A+ is famous, so get the.
Hey, miss, who's there? I'm through there, no time to do hair. The flicks at 8, so get straight. You look great, let's rub now. Or rub down some flavor.
Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. He's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a 1st down.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and got us off and running.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. And that's incomplete, only because of the hip line, though. A good defensive play to bring up 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Finds the in route, complete. And give him the 1st down here. It looks to be an even 20 on that play.
We call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion, and the yards necessary.
Buying some time right. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And some good running after the catch. He's able to turn that into a gain of 7 on 1st.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. Play action. Hurts has it. Has his man, but his man does not have that football. He drops an easy one, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
He's got Devontae Smith. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Gain of 15 there. That'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
For an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Defender meeting him at the catch point and breaking up that catch. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
And they're going to take him down just short of that marker in that range. Might we see them go for this 4th down?
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Eagles 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Hurts. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith scoring on the 13th play of that drive. Looking to tack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point
line up the design keeper. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
6. Chiefs nothing. Chase McLaughlin set to kick
Could have been
off.
7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. His return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw Mahomes. That's taken in by the rookie out of Cincinnati. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. Our score, 6-0. We'll return to the link right after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at first down here. Brown on the inside give. And they're going to get him to the ground after a 16-yard gain. And it's going to be first down Chiefs. You've set it down for him from the 31.
And a first down Chiefs.
Here's Mahomes. And this will wind up incomplete, so the failure to connect brings up second down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Throwing on second, Mahomes. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll go down here at the 16. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And it could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
Give him 5 on the play, and that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Counter play, Brown. And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Here's Brown again. And he runs it across. Touchdown!
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And they could have taken the lead, but he misses the point after. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And not liking what looked like ahead of him there, Brock, so he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First play of the drive, a run by Swift. And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen on the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the Eagles' 38-yard line.
To the air, Mahomes. And neither of them can come down with it. Gave that one a heck of a ride, but it falls incomplete. Third down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
That finds Pittman, complete. They rally to him after a gain of about 7. That effort enough. They've got the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
The first down carry for Brown. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And that earns Kansas City the first down. They'll run again with Brown. Finds a big lane. And he's all the way down the 10-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First down, Kansas City.
They'll try it right with Brown. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now it's Mahomes. And not able to corral this one. That's going to be Ruth's second drop of the game. It brings up 3rd down.
Can't cover much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. And they're going to take him down. Pressure gets to him at the 15. Nolan Smith. And that's going to bring up 4th and 15.
And it's 4th down.
Just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal units and Harrison Butker headed out. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. This 32 yards out on the right hash. Butker knocks it through. And our first half ends with 3 points. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. 7.5 with a give to Brown. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, a give to Brown. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40. That brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Short yardage run here for Brown. Able to gain about 1 on the play. And that's going to give the Chiefs a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
So 1st down from the 41. Mahomes can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the loose anyway and break that up. 3rd down now after that incompletion.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And it's just going to be a modest gain of about 4, but that is still enough to pick up the 1st down for him.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Now Hurts. Gets him on the in route. Forward progress stops. Play winds up going for about 6. That's good for the 1st down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. That one connects. And he is stopped. They get to him inches from a touchdown. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work.
And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail, it would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Third down, get to Brown. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Throw is caught by the back. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. New set of downs from the 37. First down. Here's Swift. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms, and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Going to run again with Swift. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. On 3rd down, Chiefs going with a nickel. He'll look to throw it. Chased out to his right. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Will be yard at most there, and it's 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Mahomes throwing here on 2nd. And that hit breaks up the catch, takes us to 3rd down.
It's important situation stuff right here, Kate. This is now, well, more important than the score is to get this first down. And it might mean throwing over the middle field and using one of those 2 timeouts you have left.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And that brings up 4th and long. Looking to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Had to force it on 4th, and it's intercepted! Rick Woolen with the INT. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it right too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
First and 10 at the 44.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. This is the type of game everyone was hoping.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. You know, partner, fantasy football doesn't take into account the guys close to the football, the guys at the line of scrimmage. This is one where our eyes are going to be focused on that battle in the trenches all game long.
Mike, it doesn't matter if it's Pee-wee football, middle school football, or NFL football. You can only do offensively what your offensive line allows you to do. And I think that's exactly the case for both of these teams here today. They are going to win or lose based on the ability of gaining an advantage in the offensive defensive line. So I think we're going to see downhill run game. I think we're going to see play action pass. And the team that's able to impose their will up front along the trenches, I think that's going to be the team that finds himself at the end of this one coming out with the win.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. 12 yards to start the ball game. That is a first down.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Give up the middle with Swift. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go again with Swift. He's got space inside the 25. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. This drive rolling now. Another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On play action, here's Hurts. That is over the middle and intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang six on the defense.
Brought down at his own 8-yard line. A 7-yard
second down and 3.
Second and 3.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. They'll run here with Brown. And he's going to have the first down. He'll work his way up past the 15.
At the 16-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Down, Pittsburgh.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Off he goes.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
A throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A gain there of 15. That's a Steeler first down. Now Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Williams. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Come to the line for 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Steelers first down.
On the ground, it's Brown. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 29. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8-yard
pickup. First down, Steelers.
And they will get another play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Offense rolling right along on this drive. Another 1st and 10. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
First and goal at the
That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Now Williams going to keep it himself. And he will do it himself. He's in.
Touchdown,
Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Eagles nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
The tackle made by Harold Landry. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The outside, hauled in by Pittman. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. First down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
On first down, it's Hurts. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. In some rhythm, the drive rolling. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Swift He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 18 on the gain again. And another first down. They are moving the ball well on this drive, aren't they? It's another 1st and 10. On play action, Hurts. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. So the Eagles will use their first time out here as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
2nd and 3 at the Steelers' 4-yard line.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Hurts will try it again. And he's in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion. He's going to try to do it himself. And he will get in. And they take the lead 5-1 on top 8-7. Very little time remaining in this first half. This kick is away. This fielded at about the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. A carry here for Brown. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Oh, they come out of the locker room smoking to begin the second half. A big play there right away. Here's Brown. Good running inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry. They'll go with a counter on first down. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll swing this one out to Brown.
Complete to Chase Brown. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. To throw is Williams. This is Hunt. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Eagles 8.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. He's inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no. Offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
A short one taken at the 10. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Whoa! He's taken down just shy of midfield. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Pittsburgh.
Williams going to keep it on the zone read. And he'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's taken in. He will have the conversion and more. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They pick up 27 and convert on fourth down. Up the middle they go. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They'll run. It's Scatterboo. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Now here's second and goal. Here's Williams now to throw. And he'll take it on in. Chase Brown. Touchdown Steelers. That his second touchdown tonight. McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Steelers are going to open up the lead to 8.
Eagles 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Stowers. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That's to the sideline. And hauled in by Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Looked like he bounced up okay after that hit. He does deliver the 1st down.
36-yard line.
That's out quickly to Pittman. He's into space past the 25. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Again, Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment...
To the goal line and in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
Hurts again. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
Mike, we hear it so often when a team trails by 8. Oh, this is only a 1-score game. That's not always the case. It's dependent upon getting that 2-point conversion. So here you go. You fail, they got to find a way to get the ball back and score again.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read, and no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
And that play just really looked doomed from the start, didn't it? It didn't look like the timing. It didn't look like he was confident in his read. And that time he pulls it, nowhere really to go. And take him down for a loss.
He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. That'll be taken down, but